because you can lead a row with your arm, and then the shoulder blade can not move at all, right? Like, how many times have you done a back workout and felt it in your arms?
Yeah.
Is that true for you?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. So
especially like here.
super common. Yeah, brachioradialis. So basically, in order to use your back, like if I row from here, like look what's happening to my scapula. Nothing, right? Whereas if I row from here, and that precedes my movement, which those are the muscles I'm gonna use, right? So basically, I want you, the leader of your movement, to be your back. Yeah, give it a whirl. Give me 8, and let's see how they look, and then we'll go from there.
So is it okay? My legs are bent. My knees are bent.
So that's kind of these types of questions. This is good. I want to pause on this for the people. Those types of questions are like super common, but like really, we're talking about horizontal pulling, right? So the only thing consequential in this exercise is your line of pull, right? Like, so if you straighten your knees, right, and you're here, and by straightening your knees, it causes you to lean forward.
Yeah.
I would say that's a different line of pull now, right? Whereas if you leaned back, now this is a different line of pull, right? What's the difference between me being here versus me doing like a shrug, right? Not much, right? It's just your orientation given your force line, right? So where are your knees? I don't care, as long as they're out of the way.
Okay.
Right? And as long as you're not, it's not like your lower back is like hunched over. Like, really what I care about is where is the force coming from and what's my line of pull with what you're gonna feel. Hang on. All right, yeah, give it a whirl. Dane already gets it. Shoulder blades are coming together. You can see the shoulder blades are coming together. Left shoulder is maybe a little bit high, but his shoulder blades are leading his hands. He's not pulling. Can you show me the opposite? Show me what you did before, Dane.
What?
Like how you would used to do this.
That's how I do it.
That's how you do it?
I would use my shoulders.
So you're already perfect?
Yeah.
All right, friggin'. Okay, so you're going to be my model for a second. What I want you to do, go back like you're going to do a row, but instead of moving your scapulas, move your arms only.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, show me how it's done. All right?
Let's just move my arms, right?
All right, yeah, do it again. Okay, now show me what you do. Yeah, so for the people on the internet, they can see more crinkling in the shirt. Now go back to the first one again. There you go. It's not hugely distinguishable because you're really proficient in this. Tell me where you felt that. Back there? All those guys?
Yeah.
I love it. Okay,
And also-
so a little bit of the rear deltoids?
Yeah.
I don't mind that at all. So now you can control that because these guys all here, Heather, swing around here. So the anatomy of the back, okay, so from the base of the skull spreading out to the spine of the scapulas, which is this bony ridge. If you feel on your own shoulder, you can feel this bony ridge there. It's called the spine of the scapula. And then it runs down like this into a diamond. This is the most superficial layer of scapular retractors. It's called the trap. Trainers will refer to it as a trap 1, trap 2, trap 3. There's actually a trap 4 if you're a nerd. But if we peel away the trap beneath that, there's the rhomboids. So from the outward ridge of the scapula to the spine, there's upwards traveling muscle tissue called the rhomboids. And they run in this plane, the traps run in this plane, and the rear deltoids, where Dane said he felt, give me this arm for a second, actually will run across like this too. So if he feels it anywhere between the spine and the rear deltoid, like even the tricep, depending on your plane of pull or how wide you want to come in, like all of that is acceptable horizontal pulling and scapular retraction. So taking it back to like a sporting scenario or something like a stiff arm, like all that range of motion, like I think is super relevant. But like if you look at like the lateral movements of like if you juke or whatever, if you're playing a sport, like there is natural away from body movement. It's not all like sprinter stance. So that's when we start getting into like not just the 6 macro biomechanics, but getting into the accessory biomechanics that that are relevant if you're like spiraling with your anchors or fascia as well. So that's good.